We got a very, very, very special guest on the line. A dope MC, one of the best to ever do it.
Thank you.
yes, indeed. We got JERU the Damaja, Gangstar Foundation, hailing from Brooklyn. Yes.
Yes, sir. East New York.
Yes, sir. Yeah. How you doing, man?
Oh, I'm holding it up. I'm alive. I got all my fingers, eyes, ears, and toes, so I'm good. You know what I mean? Control of my faculties. I ain't sick or nothing. Everything is lovely.
That's dope. Yeah. Health is important first and foremost. JERU got my co-host, good friend Reno. His channel is the Sixth Element of Hip Hop. Yeah,
all right, peace to the God, JERU, man. How you doing?
Peace, Reno. What's going on, brother?
Kicking it. So yeah, man, we do the channel Sixth Element of Hip Hop about the correlation between, comic books and hip hop from the beginning of hip hop.
We do a show every Monday. Okay. We talk about comics and hip hop and how it correlates. Most of the talk we talk about, Mandalorian, Marvel, DC, and it's a lot of interesting things that we talk about. And there's a lot of fans that I know that have that same connection. Like, we know there's millions of comic fans, but just to know that there's people that we talk to every day and that are on that same wavelength, is pretty dope.
Because that was our form of entertainment. We ain't had the internet. We read comic books, right? We read comic books and we watched comic series and things like that. So of course I read comic books. I used to try to make comic books when I was a kid, right? That's why I did The Prophet. That's my hero. Like that's my comic.
Dope.
Right? It's like comics, that's just a way of life. You know what I'm saying? We grew up with that. We grew up with the X-Men and the Fantastic Four and Superman and Batman. And to this day, what I do, I like when I'm relaxing, I don't want to listen to no music. Nothing. I want to watch a good little DC movie, Flashpoint Paradox or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or Ninja Batman. Because I'm gonna tell you this, Marvel is killing the live action. But DC is murdering them when it comes to the comic movies.
What?
They murdering them.
Yes.
Justice League Dark and all of that.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm on the same wavelength. We love them DC animated movies, man. It's like, I just wish they could make the transition to the live action, but they got that locked down.
They don't see that DC is not doing too good with the live action joints. Like Marvel is killing them, right, with the live action joints. So they got but DC, when it comes to the animated films, they killing them.
I wanted to ask you a couple things, but with the album title "Hero for Hire," is that a obvious Luke Cage reference?
One of my favorite comic books when I was a kid was Power Man and Iron Fist. And that's Luke Cage with Iron Fist. And that was the name of their agency. It was Heroes for Hire.
Yeah.
Right.
And Luke Cage is the first superhero in the Marvel universe without black in his name. A lot of people didn't know that. Like everybody else, every other black character got black in their name.
Yeah.
Black Panther, Black this, Black that.
Yeah.
Luke Cage, he might be the first superhero without black in his name. He was Luke Cage, and his superhero name was Power Man. We knew him as Power Man. He started going by Luke Cage when he came into the New Avengers and all that, when times changed. But back in the days, he was Power Man. He had the afro, yellow boots. You know what I'm saying?
Word up. So is that your favorite? Who's your favorite comic character or title?
I'm like a lot of people. I love the X-Men because I love what the X-Men represent. Like a lot of people don't know that the X-Men represents being different. The X-Men is about racism. That's what that whole comic book is about. It's about racism. It's about racism and xenophobia. Right? Being afraid of people that are different from you and afraid of the power that these different people have.
Yeah.
So but I love a lot of comics, man. I was really into comics. I was really into the Avengers back in the day when I was a kid. Also Daredevil, you know. And that's why I really like Marvel. Oh, Spider-Man, come on. It's like, you know, that's why I really love Marvel, because like all the Marvel characters live somewhere, you know.
Did you have a big comic collection growing up? Do you have one now? Like, are you a collector now?
I had a lot of comics. I still got a few at my mom's crib, but I have an X-Men #1. I have I can't even think about the comics, but I used to love comic books. That's what I did. Right? I mean, I was a kid. That's what we did as kids. It wasn't even like to collect it on no nerd out nothing. It was just like, I like to read comic books, right? So I used to love to read the Black Panther, and I used to love to go to the comic book store and find new different kind of comics. And man, what was the name of that comic book with the kids and they got superpowers from outer space? It didn't even last that long. I can't even think of it, but I was kind of into that. Like, it was a lot of comics that I was into.
Like
Power Pack.
Okay.
Word.
Yeah. Oh shoot.
It was it was a brother, sister. It didn't last that long.
Nah. I remember that. Oh shoot. Wow. Brought it back.
That's what it was. Power Pack. But you know, I just want to say that you were a super nerd, son, so you remember Power Pack. Wow.
You have no idea.
He knew exactly what I was talking about, though.
You see his walls?
It didn't last that long.
Oh yeah, man.
Look at his wall. Yeah, he's serious.
I'm talking about you. Who said Power Pack?
I did, yeah.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
Yeah, I remember it though too.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yo, I was into that for a little while. Word, that came out like 84, so I must have been like 12 and I was 13.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So what do you? So you feel like? What do you feel is the biggest reason for that correlation between comics and hip hop, like with the names, the alter egos, the lyrical content?
Listen, that's everybody got their superhero. Why do you think I'm JERU the Damaja? Who calls themselves the whatever? JERU the Damaja. Who am I?
Conan the Barbarian.
Right.
Conan, not just Conan the Barbarian. Conan the Barbarian. Conan the Usurper. Conan and the King.
Right.
I'm JERU the Damaja. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to love Rudy Nevis and all of that.
Word up.
Rudy Nevis, I love that dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Conan comic books was off the chain.
Wow.
Back in the day.
Yeah, I got a homeboy, man. That's his favorite joint. Almega from Comic Crusaders. Yeah.
Yeah, Conan's the dude. Like, yeah, like I said, and my man, he was working with Rudy Nevis, the dude who used to draw Conan. So, yeah, like I'm in the comic books, yo. But yeah, so the Damaja, like the Usurper, the King, and I used to write graffiti and all that, you know. And so, you know, I used to have all these crazy names, and my mom used to be like, yo, if you try to give yourself a name, I used to call myself Exile. She's like, why you want to be Exile? Why you want to be? So, you know, I was like the Damaja, you know, it's like, I'm like a wrecking shit when I come through, like it's to be respected. It's like, you know. And then it moves through stages. I'm not a barbarian, you know what I mean? But what could I be that would show that, you know, it's aggressive and it comes with a certain level of respect that you have to give to it. And as far as to show that, look, you come through wrong, you're gonna get smashed up.
Yeah.
So
Damaja, and it fit.
Yeah, man. So you mentioned you had an X-Men #1. What's your #1 gem in your collection? That one book that you just never let it go.
Like a pride, yeah.
Like I said, I don't really have a collection like that. I only got that. I got the X-Men #1.
I mean, that's
inherited from my uncle. You know, that was inherited from my uncle, and it was like a couple of them. It was like a 1, a 3. It was a few of them that I just went through his shit, and I was like, oh, can I have it? I was a kid at the time.
Yeah.
I just want to read him, and that's when, you know, and that's when it was with Quicksilver, and when Beast was regular, he used to have like the ninja like mask with the big feet. and all of that, and right, Scarlet Witch was in it, I believe. I haven't read that in years. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, like I said, I'm not a true comic collector. I just had comics.
Yeah, you just saying right. Yeah. Word up.
That's dope though. Like I know that correlation, like you said, like you're like, why was it so prevalent in hip hop? But I think it's because everyone grew up reading it, and it just happened to the MCs that we know today were comic book fans. So it just, you know.
That's the reason, because that was our form of entertainment. If you ask the MCs today, what do they think? It's going to be something different. It's going to be whatever's the most popular form of entertainment today. Yeah. That was the way we took ourselves to another universe, another planet, another plane, through comic books. That's what we had. See, today they have a lot of different things. The kids don't even read as much.
Yeah. They got anime. Like they talk about anime a lot.
Anime, and I've been rocking with anime since forever. You know what I'm saying? Tale of the Overfiend and Akira and all of that type stuff. The Wind Ninja Chronicles. Like that's now that's my thing. Anime is my thing.
Okay.
Like I'm into anime. I'm into manga. Like how about this? I got I have a Marvel graphic novel that's a Marvel manga. So it's all of the Marvel characters.
Manga style.
Revised into manga characters. Like Spider-Man is part of a ninja clan. The fans is ill. You know what I'm saying? It's all the characters are reimagined as manga style. You should check it out.
Yeah, I want to check that out.
You a comic book dude. You know what I'm saying? And like you know, I'm all about Earth X and all of that type stuff. I read all of that stuff, right? And yeah. So like you know, I've read a lot of comic books and I've read a lot of graphic novels as well. You know,
that's dope. Yeah, I want to get into.
I read like it was a comic I used to like called Elf Quest.
Yeah,
you know about Elf Quest?
Yeah. I know of it. That's
where I got the Sun Toucher from. Elf Quest.
Oh, okay.
Sun Toucher was a black elf. He was blind, but he had mystical powers. You know what I'm saying? Like he was down with the black elves. You know.
That's dope. Oh, so
I could get nerd. Go ahead.
Oh no, I just had a question. Someone in the chat said the perverted monk name. Like how did that come up?
Perverted monks from kung fu movies.
Yeah, I'm feeling
it has a few meanings. Perverted means misunderstood, right? So, so the perverted monks are the misunderstood ones. But the perverted monks in this movie, they were monks. They used to go around kidnapping chicks and doing crazy shit. You know, so they was monks. They practiced kung fu and all of that, but they was wild. So I thought it was funny, you know, because we was wild like that. We was on our vegan and we doing all of that, but you know, we wild out too.
Yeah.
So the perverted monks in the house.
Dope. Man, it was amazing being able to ask you some questions about comics, man, and hip hop, man. It was great having you, man.
Yes, definitely, man. This was dope, JERU. Like I said,
thanks, man. And I gotta get ready to go.
Yeah, no, definitely. I want to hold you up.
Mad love though. I went, you know, I try to get up every day, right? It's like around 6 now. I try to get up every day. And I went today out, it was sunny out, so I went and I rode my bike on the old airfield, because they have this old airfield out here, it's called Temple Hoffelfeld, and it's like the old, it's an old airport, and the airfield is open for people to hang out there, and people have picnics and all that, so it's a giant airfield. It's in the hood, so I went up and I rode my bike up there today. I try to do a 2-hour bike ride every day, right? To just keep the energy flowing and you know, and especially when it's nice and sunny out, and since it's an airfield, it ain't no buildings, right? So it gets all the sun. So I got up early, and I rode over there, and I shot back so we could do this interview. So now I'm about to go get some grub and all that, and finish up my day's work, because I try to have my work finished by 5, 6 o'clock, right? Because after 5, 6 o'clock, I like to deal with the creative aspect of me, maybe watch some cartoons. You know what I mean?
Yeah, time.
Music, stuff like that. But Y'all brothers, man, thank you so much for having me.
Man,
it's
thank
a blessing to be here, blessing to still be alive and living.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Keep spreading the good word.
Oh, we
One
will.
love,
Yes.
peace, and happiness.
Peace to you, JERU. We're gonna always be repping you over here as well, and thank you, and be safe, and
one love,
connect
word.
in the future.
And I'll keep sending you the joints every month.
Definitely.
And you know, just hold it up.
Definitely, we will, man. Salute to you, brother.
Word up.
Peace.
Peace.
Oh, and your man, you check it out. And I met one of the dudes, but this one is for you. Recently, a couple years ago, I was with JERU from the Alcoholics out in Sweden, in Malmo. And I met one of the dudes who draws Spider-Man from
Oh, wow. Dope.
Word, I lost his contact because I forgot his name. I lost his contact. But he's one of the, one of the latest guys. But
Ryan Otley.
I mean, I'm sure if you Google Spider-Man artist, Sweden, you'll see the dude. You know.
All right.
Definitely. Ooh, shoot.
Yeah, man.
For the next comic
I'd love to have you back, man, on the Sixth Element as well, man. If you wouldn't mind doing an interview about comics and
for sure.
All right.
Sure. Son got my contact. Right. Amelia, just hit her up and we'll make it happen.
Okay, that's brother. Appreciate you, JERU.
All right.
Peace, God.
For sure. Same. Peace.
Peace.
Luke.
Yeah, y'all. Man, JERU the Damaja, bro. Yo, I want to shout Reno for. Reno was in JERU's live. He told JERU, yo, go check out Fullblast Radio, check out Six Elements. So he was like, yo, I'm gonna do that. He's like, check me out. So Reno told me. I went to his IG. I saw he had a contact. I hit him up. He was like, yeah, sure, hit my manager up. Just like that. That's how we got JERU.
Dude, man.
Yeah, man. Just down to earth. Like, that's why I was like, I wasn't gonna sit there and ask the interview questions. Like, he was like, yo, let me rock. I said, yeah, man, just talk. Like, we just here to listen and soak it up.
Hanging out. Yeah.
Just chilling, yeah. Like, just shooting the breeze, you know what I mean? Like, and it's dope just to know that, like you said, you hear them, how they talk and everything. It's like, yo, he's cool. He just chilling. Yeah. Regular dude, man. You know, we're the ones that put that iconic because they're just so dope. But it's even doper when they're a good person.
Right. That's what make it really come full circle, and you be like, man, I'm a real fan now. Like that's what. But like, that's the era we come from, where our rappers, our celebrities, they were like gods. They were superheroes. You know, they were untouchable. Mm-hmm. All we really saw them was what was in the insert. Yeah. On the tape or the CD, and like maybe an interview, but music videos. Yeah. But nowadays, and the rappers now with these kids, like they get, Instagram, they on FaceTime, whatever. They
famous because of that.
Right. Yeah. And so their celebrities are almost on their level.
Yeah.
So they don't have them like that God status like we came from. So yeah, man. But it's cool to be able to.
And plus, everyone wasn't trying to rap then. So, like you said, everyone now, there's a level of like looking at you like, man, I can do that.
Right.
Because there's so many people that think they're a rapper.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So they don't look at someone that's in their peer level as someone up there like that,
Yeah.
But man, that was dope, man. That was dope. Just talking with him, and you know what I mean? Like he was just, it was like us just in a Zoom conversation, just talking. Man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It was great to hear his interesting comics and all that, man. Too. He just sit down. Yeah, man.
Yeah, he was like,
thank you, fam, for hooking this up. That was big, bro.
Bro, it's all about the comics.
Right, man, yo.
Usually, Tuesday nights I do the Pete Pro premiere Tuesdays, but tonight I'm gonna do a Best of JERU mix.
Word up.
Yeah, I already got the joints lined up. You know what I mean? So we're gonna rock
mostly
out.
Premiere anyway.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it fits. Yeah, it fits.
Right.
So,
right.
Man, I feel good, bro. I'm amped right now, man.
Yes. Word up.
Yeah, that was dope. Best content, man. We just trying to give it to y'all, man. No, nothing watered. Just us. You know what I mean?
Yep.
We ain't got no damn Hollywood makeup artists to be putting powder on our face and all that dumb shit. Nah, man. We just
no
kick
staff.
it. Yeah, man. We just want to kick it, man. So, word up. Salute to everybody, man. Real hip hop, man. This is what we represent over here at Fullblast Radio. We'll see y'all back at 1 o'clock, and then later on, best of JERU the Damaja. Salute.